Bora. Acho que essa vai ser boa. Pera aí. Eu tenho que matar isso aqui. Porra, é muito bom poder carregar quanto quiser e foda-se, mano. Todo jogo devia ser assim, foda-se. Fala aí, filhão.
You've returned, but hold a moment. What's that in the sky? A protectorate transport?
Bom. No
What
more.
the blazes was that? What of my team? That wasn't the vessel.
A sentinel worked them over bad. Only Audra was still alive when we got there, and she was ready to blow herself up to take out that ship. Luckily, we found another way.
Damn the protectorate. At least you were able to get through to Audra. And what of the cipher? Thank you. Perhaps I was mistaken about your commitment to making amends now.
Can't fault you for having doubts.
I hope you'll both forgive me my earlier disposition. I'm not normally so... I haven't much to reward you with, but take this. It's something I had started on for Niles long ago. Hopefully, this information came at a steep price, but I'll put it to good use. Expect to hear from me should our cause require further assistance from the Earth Directorate's best. Never fear.
Reckon I like
Boa. Maravilha, fechamos aqui. Que eu não vou fazer mesmo. Agora é... Aqui. Massa. E agora?
Sick bastards. These damned bodies. Why can't we just bury the lot of them? Oh, theoretically it shall take me 4 hours to hang 8 Sovereign's mercy. I fear hanging all... Is that you there? Why do you have an Auntie's choice abomination?
Careful now. You're speaking to a soldier who could put one between your eyes at 100 paces back.
Ugh, no matter. I cannot afford to worry over you. I have a grave number of bodies to hang and not enough time to hang them. Now what? Vigilant Hogarth sent you? I wish I could help, but he's been named a traitor. That being said, I am from Westport. If Hogarth trusts the Brigadier sees enemies everywhere, sappers in every shadow, approaching him under questionable license is to risk being shot. It's too dangerous for us both. While it pains me to act in what might be contrary to the Brigadier, still, I can't simply have you saunter through the gates. It would cause a terrible... the gibbets. There is little view of who's within them, so I can use them to haul you into the station without notice. I won't lock them, so you can free yourself once inside. I remember her. She and I had... she worked on the command floor. Regardless, it has been quite some time since I saw her. Allow me to open them for you and...
Beleza.
It actually worked.
Tamo dentro, galera.
This cannot be happening. Not again.
Cento. Já tá com 3. Aqui já tá com 2 também. Aqui. Choque. Agora causa dano de choque recebe. Tá de plasma então. Uma coisa que eu não sei, cadê? Onde que eu vejo o dano de raio? Deve ter alguma coisa aqui. Combate, tipos de dano. Detalhes sobre cada tipo de segurança são símbolos do código. Símbolos. Aqui. Causando dano contínuo com o tempo. Vamos lá. Queimadura leval vai explodir. Minha proteção de armadura. Interrompendo a representa cheio. Tá.
Come, quickly. We must all bear witness.
Check
Technicians Agna and Gastrell, you stand accused of manufacturing a fatal flaw in one of our valued dragoons. Have you any last words to express your shame?
That dragoon was already defective. Oh, we were only rebuilding the logic assembly so that...
At last, the truth alights. I hope this belated confession unburdens your conscience. I will do nothing to commute your sentence. On the charges of sabotage and treason, most contemptible, I find you both guilty. No, no, please. This is all a misunderstanding. We're loyal.
Pau.
More loyal subjects executed. And valued technicians, no less. Wait. I recognize you. From Horizon Point. Yes, please tell me you were not responsible for all the evil that transpired afterward. Others named Hogarth a traitor, but I never believed it. If anything, Montelli is inflicting more injury to the Protectorate right now than the whole of what Hogarth is accused. In any case, the writ all but obliges me to aid you. Perhaps now we can put an end to all of this lunacy. Go to his terminal. Search for any information on it that may be deployed against him. Also, while you're there, notify High Command that I'm taking control of the station. I'll admit there's some risk in having my actions misinterpreted. I could be... No. Surely High Command... Besides, Montelli is not merely my superior. He's also an old friend. I must make some attempt to get through to him. Remind him of what true service to the Protectorate means.
Bora matar.
Why did you not mention any of this before? Never mind. Much as I prefer a peaceable solution, you're right. The Protectorate would be made stronger by his passage. If he cannot, it would still be best to investigate Montelli's terminal. For anything that might unsettle or unbalance, you will need your own access card to get upstairs. Blank key cards can often be found. Head through the door to the right and continue down the hall. You should find your way without much trouble. Oh, I will join you as soon as you go to confront Montelli. In the meantime...
Bora. Tá massa, coisinha. Fala aí,
Look,
filha.
if the Protectorate are massacring their own soldiers, it gotta keep moving, Commander.
Calma, filha, calma. Nem tudo é assim, tão simples. Deixa eu fazer uma coisa. Consigo pegar algum silenciador, será? Notificações de ar, pistola leve, silenciador. O que eu já devo ter, né? Acho que eu já tinha. Pistola leve, silenciador. Aqui. Metralhadora. Silenciador. Vamos ver se vai dar bom esse aqui.
Come to, but I'm not ready. These things take time, Commander.
Did you hear Montelli locked the boosters? But if the box relay launches, we won't be able to change its trajectory. It could land on one of our towns.
Porra, não vai matar.
launches, we won't be able to change its trajectory. It could land on one of our towns. No, of course not.
Just once over? It's over. There? Let me walk on over there, huh? Aborting search.
Ain't ready yet.
You're looking pretty skinny.
Ai, ai. Consigo matar ele, pois então.
But if the box relay launches, we won't be able to change its trajectory. It could land on one of our towns.
Se pegar na cabeça eu mato.
Trigger finger's still tired.
Hey now. Wrong place to linger. Aborting search. Prudence dictates. Eye your neighbors carefully.
Esse aqui acho que não vai morrer não. Não imaginei.
Commander, you're bleeding.
Nossa senhora.
Someone call for a medic. Out of sight and on the way. Let's get you healed.
Parece que eu fui.
Huh? Appreciate if you cleared out. Quick once over.
Corpo encontrado onde? Aqui?
Enter your belt. Lock and stock.
Let me know when you need an instruction.
Então, beleza.
Hey!
Ought to keep moving, Commander. Ought to keep moving, Commander.
Meu Deus. Libera os drones.
Spotted trouble.
These orders are going against the paradigm. How are we to know?
No, it's not our place to know anything unless we're told. What's gotten into you?
Merda. Ihu! Ai, não. Meu. Eu não imaginava que desgraça ia virar bem na hora.
in range. Can't get to that.
Prudence dictates. I wear the
Wake up. Foda. Eita, estão subindo aqui.
Gotta take a gander.
sort of peculiar.
Time to earn my commission.
Erro. Isso. Bastião imobilizado. Bastão imobilizador. Deixa eu testar uma coisa. Elas têm os credenciais. Tá. Deixa eu descer aqui, como é que é?
If I go, can I remain unsullied under the command of a rambling, nonsensical persecutor? Oh, hello there. You seem to have caught me at a most inopportune... Now, I must kindly ask that you vacate the vicinity. Your presence here is proving distracting, to put it mildly. Only patrolling one of the most vulnerable parts of the station? Yes, that's it. There's no need for animosity, I assure you. I don't know what's going on here. The station's changed. It's become a damn... I don't know what to do. I just don't wish to die. I can't... That'd be a fine idea. If only there weren't a group of starving raptidons that saw fit to make a dent. I can't? Oh. I suppose I'm here. This key card should unlock a storage cache up.
Não preciso disso não, filho. Sobrou um cara. Tanto se agachando para realmente bem seus joelhos. Porra. 10 metros. 10 metros é coisa pra caralho. Não. Caralho. Tá. Entendi. Luz acesa, pensando em energia. Pode ser. Então não, né?
I am obliged to check it out. Don't worry, don't question, don't
That's some bad company.
Found you.
Prudence dictates, eye your neighbors carefully.
Armed and ready. Hastening to cover.
Doideira.
Trouble ahead.
Então bora brigar. Chegou as big guns.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when. Mobility interrupted. Mobility interrupted. Eliminated.
Cara, é a 10ª vez que eu aperto essa porra desse Q do caralho aqui, mano. Fica apertando Q, desgraça. Mas como? Easy. E agora? Esse capacetinho tá massa, hein?
Huh. Appears our good brigadier is being guided by someone else's hand. You wager that influence is what pushed him over the edge?
Looks like Montelli's crazy goes up the chain of command. Figures. None of this ever happens in a vacuum.
Yes, but those were minor incidents. I can...
What now? Ah, an intruder. I was warned the paradigm would test me, and here you have arrived. And Corbin. By your presence, am I to understand that of all the serpents writhing beneath my...
The only renegade here is you, Umberto. You forced my hand through your paranoia.
I'm killing traitors. Seditionists. I am purging our prized garden of chokeweed. My methods may seem callous, but a swift response to treason is necessary to prevent this crisis from worsening. Auntie's choice, bah! The invaders are vacuous opportunists dead from the collar up. They would not have found purchasing.
Festering rot. Hell of a way to speak.
Or perhaps your auntie's choice simply lacks the standards to separate out mediocrity. Nevertheless, our great protectorate has lost its way. Years of comfort and plenty without stricter enforcement have softened us. If only the sovereign heeded his consul's wisdom, he could restore the protectorate's honor. instead of shaming his forebears by leaving such a grave task to others, like myself.
Ataque de fala, enfurecer.
How dare you speak to me as if you were my better? You are no superior to a worm.
Oh, tem alguém aqui, caralho. Caralho. Atacando. Caralho. Não, eu tô sem... Morre! É. Canhão de faíscas. Tá, porra. Valeu pela arma. Ele era pra morrer. Eu matei ele, será? Bom, agora tá todo mundo morto. Let's poke around. Aqui é pra onde eu vou embora, provavelmente. Gráfico bom demais. Protocolo oculto. É meu. Codificação avançando. Capacidade, façamos a ordem seguir.
I don't know who you are or how you accessed my private terminal, but it won't do for prying eyes to have evidence of my activities. I've triggered the Vox Relay fail-safe ejection routine. But worry not. After launching, the station will take several minutes to achieve its pre-programmed self-destruct altitude. So you'll have plenty of time to enjoy the ride before your death.
Fudeu.
We gotta do something. If the Vox crashes into Fairfield, it'll kill a whole lot of my people and innocent civilians. Use the control panel. Do the right thing. You know damn well it isn't helping the Protectorate kill a number of us when we aren't even in the aim it elsewhere on the island. Fire it into space. I don't care, so long as you don't doom everybody in Fairfield for nothing. Then you and I will cease our association.
Porto Oeste. Isso. Bora pro espaço. Irá destruir Porto. Não, vamos pro espaço. Bora. Tchau, otários.
We gotta move, quick.
Nossa senhora. Porra. Ah, tá brincando. Oh, meu Deus. Ah, é foda, cara. Não salvou, não. Salvamento automático aqui. Pô, será que eu vou ter que lutar mesmo? Tá bom então. Ah, esse aqui que me matou antes e me matou de novo. Uma torreta bem em cima de mim. Pois é, se eu pular daqui. Horrível esse aqui, mano.
Need something?
Ready to wait. On your command.
Graph's back in business.
Caralho, bicho, não é tanque. Sempre caído. bagulho furtivo, tudo certinho pra agora tocar o foda-se. Adiós, palhaços. Peraí. Deu, né? Cordilheira Dourada. Vou fazer o seguinte, voltar aqui.
His new official announcement. Oh, well, I'll visitor. If you need someone to talk to here about. Oh, I mentioned to the Vigilant how I'd reset my chef mech to prepare meals to my... That Milver... Could that truly be true? Or... You don't say. That... Yeah.
Delicious cost-cutting measure. We're rushing it to market. Following a modicum of testing, slurry-less food products.
Auntie's choice.
Certainly, a session of mental refreshment will help purge the non-paradigm thoughts from your head.
I just came for mental refreshment. As refreshed as I can get.
I was sad for a moment because my house got scared from flooding. I don't know why I was so good.
Can't imagine telling Hogarth I'm leaving. Can't imagine telling Hogarth I'm leaving. Believe I'd feel additionally traitorous once I met his gaze.
Conversation is not possible at this or any time.
That vacuous cacophony. The itinerant strip.
So.
That's how you know it's working.
outsider.
Stay true, outsider.
You've returned.
I wish everyone's neighbor Prudence was my
Pois eu não entendo.
I'm leaving.
except my domicile.
Essa missão, sei lá, estranha, meio mal feita na real.
I've been bartering with the defectors. Traded one force rocket for a whole tin of prestige force.
Never been the type to... Well, don't you look thirsty? Oh, right. What'll it be, stranger? All right.
My system still ain't gotten the memo we're clear of the relay. I'm real glad you found a way to mitigate the destruction. Without the relay looming over all, maybe the island can finally recover. Sounds like you're old, and as you've seen, that kind of loyalty can pose a real problem to everyone else. Fine by me.
I ain't even close to hitting rock bottom. Middling bottom, sure, but not rock bottom.
Just heard tales some of my troops stormed the bridge to the... Auntie may be displeased, but the results speak for themselves. Such a shame the troops won't be receiving any promotions. Insubordination in Auntie's choice is as frequent. Important part is the bridge is in our grasp.
Maldito.
Did you hear? We are beyond fortunate that no one was injured. Yes.
Cara, eu acho que é isso. Pode que eu não vou ganhar a experiência daquela... daqui, né? Isso é foda, cara. Eu não queria tirar eles daqui, na verdade. Maldita capitalista.
Here we go. I mean, once the vigilance.
Say, trust the plan. Preserve progress. We cherish all we have.
Consider finding a human companion if you see the conversation.
O que mais eu preciso fazer aqui? Tá. Vou voltar nele. Não queria ter feito isso. Essa missão foi meio mal pensada. Ou eu fiz alguma coisa errada que eu não consegui ter um resultado.
Ah, the itinerant stranger returns. What utter do tend to differ. Seems to, last I checked, our infrastructure is still plugging away, and our people are... Tell me what you... Excuse me, but that cacophony emanating from our loudspeakers can drive... That is concerning. Perhaps somehow. I would love. The joke is on you, really, and them. My former subjects are free to live an empty life with Auntie's choice. Should I? Haven't I failed them enough for one lifetime? No. I will stay here. Adherents are expected to hold firm to the end. Such is the degree of our devotion. I suppose my duty to my... Unsure how I'll endure such an empty existence. All right, then.
Eita. Quero minha experiência.
You know, I can't recall seeing any of these particular types ever run.
Weird, ain't it? We all saw that comm station blast off, but I just happened to know that it exploded up there.
You've lifted my spirits right out of their doldrums. Our new guest from the hushed. I've two minds about the convertees. Anyone with eyes can see they need guidance, but a pernicious system is not easily abandoned. Have you any thoughts? I have a second cousin in experimental product design who's... You've given me a great deal to think. I cannot overstate what a capital compatriot you've been, my friend. Now be off. I've many... Now, should you ever find yourself visiting the ACS Undisputed Claim, do come see me. I've no doubt that when we next meet...
Maravilha.
What's on your mind?
Nada.
Did you know the speakers in the Get Up and Go Getter advertisements weren't real in the Protectorate?
Of course.
How about I do my job and you do whatever it is you do?
Time to leave. Eu ganhei o chapéu dele, né? Ah, por isso que joga aquela bomba fumaça, né? Aqui, ó. Gerente, que tinha as habilidades de companheiros, carrega 10% mais na bônus, aumenta 80%. É massa isso aqui. Mas o meu é mais legal.
When I first joined up with you, I figured Milver Street and Carr knew you'd do a good turn for our folk eventually. Not if I tagged along, and it seems all of us were right. That relay ain't a threat anymore. But one thing I couldn't quite figure out... Ain't had many dealings. As for the rest of your organization, can't really say. They hate corporations, I've heard that much. But what about you? You buy into their policy too? No, I get that. If you wanted to, look, I'm sorry. I ain't intending to get into any... Ain't seen evidence of it yet. But maybe you're liable to prove me wrong.
Ah, there you are. I was expecting you 4 minutes and 27 seconds ago. But never mind that. I have a missive for you. Highest priority. Recipient's eyes only. All I can tell you is that it is from Arcadia's most judicious custodians. Oh, they did also say it was important. I was tasked all other questions may be answered by viewing the missive.
Tá, né? Voltamos. Não tem mais.
Time to watch whatever it was the messenger had for us.
Greetings, Agent of the Earth Directorate. I am Ruth Bassar, presiding Bishop of the Order of the Ascendant. At this time, I can only presume you think us your enemy, directly responsible for your colleague Augustine De Vries' actions way back on Horizon Point. A splinter group was behind that heresy. The collective of scientists and scholars I lead are committed to elevating humanity. I believe our goals are not incompatible. We both oppose the Protectorate, and we both wish to preserve Arcadia from ruin. I entreat you to speak with Abbot Newell. He can be found in Golden Ridge at Matriarch's Mercy. Keep nav key coordinates to the Golden Ridge landing pad on Dorado.
Reckon we've got our work cut out for us. Let's head to Golden Ridge.
Ah, cabeça da matriarca.
I'd say it's at least moderately concerning that the presiding bishop's agent knew when and where to find us. But an invitation to parlay ain't nothing to scoff at, considering.
É. Tem essa porrinha na cabeça.
Got something that needs doing, Commander? Reckon the Vigilant will need some time. Fine by me. How personal are we talking? Our onboarders promised that if can't complain if where we're needed is in a trench staring down the barrels of a minigun. I reckon that's a difference in I don't know if I would have made it out better than I'd fear. Almost. It was a rough few nights. In any case, I'm fine by me. You didn't, but suppose if her treat can't. I'd rather not. Fine by me. They treated me better than my last employee. Take a look. I'm just one of many who now. That takeover was the best. Fine by me. I want that the Earth Directorate itself, but that they never responded. Never showed up. Not when I was a child, certainly not by the time Auntie's Choice came around. You ask me, you're selling folk a lot. Yes, Commander. Of course I can. I won't let you fine by me. They're good. Said we'd all get burned if we put too much. Maybe. Those of us at the bottom, most other, of course, in Tausetti. So if you're wondering why I still say what you want, but we.
Ó, 11 pra arrombar. Valerie. Gelo, imunidade a efeitos laterais corrosivos. Não dá nada.
Inez moved into... You think Helen would approve of us taking on a product pusher? Heard and acknowledged, Commander. It was less merger. I don't have... Now her new brand's been turned into an... Oh yeah? What's needling you? Fair point. Guess right before the invasion, at least. I appreciate... Oh, and Val's been stalled. Spread worst. I was trying to teach... Well, I learned about trying... Can't remember a time I didn't end the... Funny thing was... They didn't want to bring any heat down on it. How was it then? The Earth direct. I could ask you the same thing. I knew joining up with the Earth... Sorry, that was... But back, only thing I know for sure. You buttering me up for a favor? Hey, try. I don't like feeling like I was at it. No point missing something in it. Even... How about this? She was... I liked her. Sure was. I've got time.
Banheiro. Aqui na teoria são os quartos.
It was great. This one was for Niles, right? It was great meeting you, Niles. You're right. An agent's life is a busy one, and there's little time for meeting with citizens to say farewell in person. But we are happy to be of service. As for your question, there's absolutely no reason you couldn't become an agent if you put your mind to it. It only requires hard work and a dedication to the greater good. I have no doubt that you have what it takes to be one of the best and the brightest, Niles.
Commander, the nav key coordinates supplied by the presiding. Additionally, we are also able to land in Free Market Station due to the astrogator's progress with the updates necessitated by its rebuild. Golden Ridge is located on Dorado. It is home to the Alexandra Monastery and the Protectorate abandoned it soon after the invasion, leaving Free Market Station is an independent marketplace, the only one in the system. It is called such as it was built out of a crashed Auntie's Choice. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent. As the rebuilding process progresses, old nav keys may be unlocked. Unfortunately, most...
Massa. Estação do livre mercado. O que será que é aqui? Com as meninas.
Looks like the second choice has got a new shipment of swill. Gave it a try.
Welcome to the true free market, friend.
Apoie.
I was under the impression that Free Market Station was open to all. Greetings. Are you perhaps interested? What am I saying? Of course you are. Please, do tell me anything you might know about the crash of the ACS Free Market. Could Auntie's choice have do pardon my forwardness. As an archivist, it's my duty to collect and record hitherto unrecorded. You're correct. If some independent preservationist would be willing to assist me in discovering the truth, that's great. Converse with the locals, peer into unturned I'd ask about Subros. Take a look around.
Mind your own illicit business and all mine.
My contraptions don't explode no more. Honest.
Listen, I know I shouldn't warn you about this, but anything I trust you'll appreciate my forthrightness and be all the more with. No. Ships decidedly ain't in my purview. You'd need to purchase much more from my stock for me to consider. Oh, I prefer to focus on. I don't think that'd be smart. I need to keep my. Well, none taken. Be happy.
Buy from me, please.
Ah, não, né? Mas eu gosto de
Bludgeons, bombs. Mind telling me if I still
escolher.
browse all you like. Everything up. Just jesting. Feel free to.
Só essas coisas inúteis que eu gosto de passar. Ah, bom que eu ganho já a receita, né? Que não é de cano triplo, né? Acho que eu vou desmontar algumas coisas que eu tenho. Se aproximam demais, não serão automaticamente destruídos. Que doideira. Calhada que eu tinha.
If you lost it, I'm selling it. I feel I should tell me what you need. Booming. Now, as it happened, it sure was a convenient win. Exactly. Canned.
vai ser bom. Second choice.
I'm beginning to reach the tail end of my patience. You will tell me the location of the broker.
Stranger, seen my fix? Hope you're about to...
You cannot dissuade an arbiter from their sovereign given duty, no matter how much of an irritant you may... I came to meet with the information broker for, Protectorate. None within the Protectorate would defy...
Even polite entreaties don't see most getting an invite to the broker. And you've been anything but.
Are you daft? Do you understand how diplomatic I am being simply by staying my hand?
You're just so merciful it makes me blush. No matter what this fella says, he's not going to convince me to trust him. He's a walking security risk.
You suggested...
Interesting thought. Occurs to me there might just be something that needs looking. Within the Golden Ridge locale on Dorado, there's a refugee. They see to the few need. Serves to reason something untoward may have transpired there. That's between them and Sub Rosa. Right.
I don't claim to be pleased with the circumstances surrounding...
When I was an apprentice,
I shall meet you at the camp.
Terribly sorry you've got me root. My resolve is You see, I can't just... Now.
Another challenger of... None have defeated my collections, and none shall. Cards, my dear, of the toss ball. Sporting. This is a fine collect. I cannot open my... Feel free to return. Back. If you seek entry to my where... This is a... You're... Back. If you seek entry to my where... You're... This is a fun... You're...
No time to chinwag. More than a mite.
Do you mind if I don't pay you no mind?
Protect your loved ones, protect yourself. Buy some new armor today.
If you've a tooth pain, you know you've timed your visit. If you've wounds that needs... Suffice it to say, medic... Doctor here. Get your stitches.
My gear has the... My folks didn't raise no... If you're in need of sprucing up the old whoop, you had a lot. Turned out to be generic. I got rat... Garments here. Come ganderize.
Error. Quotes preparing Schnivel. What made this unit rehydrate for you? Yes, current customer is not Prosper Apollo. Unit cannot vend to scanning error. Vending iceberg-aged whiskey. Complete. Thank you for your negative when last seen. All went. Shop here to acquire fine food for cheap.
Como é que conseguiu? Esse Otto aí que eu não vi onde é que tá.
As it happens, standing in one place, my friend. Excellent. Very well. You wish to know about the crash, yes? Everyone knows that the final betrayal came from a dashing. Indeed, the crew attempted to wreck. That's all I know. I thank you for...
Rescue! Sight unseen! Someone call for a medic. Out of sight and on the way!
Acho que eu apertei V sem querer.
You just bought a shooter cell, not a weapons store, right? Greetings. How has the data collect? Finally, a breakthrough. So their highest, aside from the crash, what occurred in the ship's final moments? An incompetent... Last question. Were there any contributing factors to the... I'm pretty sure it wasn't. This report is going to bear some glaring abs... Here's something for your time. It would have been more if I'd been able to complete this, but Auntie's choice seems to be inundated with its own problems. I'm glad we're of like minds. Now I need to get this report.
Partiu. Pô, não acho que seja verdade isso aqui. Sempre eu que começo atacando. E é isso. Novo mundo para explorar.